How's it going, everyone? I have my Tippmann TiPX. This is a pretty much all stock everything. I have a TCR valve in here. I haven't changed anything on the brass pipes or the O-rings or nothing like that. I have an empty CO2 12 gram in here because I'm going to be using my CO2 tank, and this needs to be in the front or you'll just leak all the air out. This is a 10-inch barrel from MCS Sports or MCS.com, MCSUS.com. I don't know the bore size exactly, but I'm gonna shoot 7.2 gram alien play aluminum balls. These are kind of small, like 678, 679 on the bore size, and I only have about 100 grams left in this CO2 tank, so I'm just gonna keep firing it until it runs out of air. So it's probably not gonna be the best speeds or anything. This is turned up all the way, so I'll be surprised if I get like 40 joules or so on the first couple shots, because the pressure of this isn't that high. So, but yeah, I want to empty it out and take it to the store on the weekend to get it refilled. So I'll be right back. Forgot to mention, it's not that warm out here right now. It's about 66 degrees or 67 degrees Fahrenheit. It's probably like 20 or 21 Celsius. So it's not that warm, and this tank pressure is low. But I just want to see what this does on a lower pressure and how many shots I get out of it. All right, dudes, connected, everything's good, no leaking or anything. And yeah, I'm just gonna chrono these. I'll probably do one magazine of chronos unless I keep seeing it fluctuate a lot. And I'll just mag dump after that. 336, 330, 326, 324, 322, 320. So it's still hitting pretty good even though this CO2 tank doesn't have much pressure left. 320. 316. And I think I'm out of hits. All right, next magazine, that was 8. These are 8-round mags. These are old. 322, 314, 310, 308, 306. So I'll just mag dump these. It's not going to go higher. It's not going to, out of rounds. All right, you guys, this has been sitting for like a minute or two. I cleared out the box and fixed the shirts and stuff in there. So I'll chrono a couple of these, but see what it does. 310, 304, 302. So yeah, the CO2 tank pressure is just getting lower, and that's why it's not staying up. But I just want to shoot all this ammo. Next mag. All right, you guys, it's been like 1 minute, but I'm done with the chrono. So whatever 300 feet per second is, or like 290. All right, you guys, I cleared out the box. We're 5 mags deep. I don't know what the CO2 cylinder weighs, but 100 grams of CO2 is like one of those 90 gram disposable ones, or maybe like 12 gram CO2s, something like that. So I'm chronoing this 270, so it's definitely losing pressure. 274, 254, 266, 266, 252, it's about 20 joules, 258, and I think I'm out of rounds. had one more left. So this is the 6th magazine. I'm gonna move on to the 7th mag, which I already have ready to go right here. I want to go back a little bit. Pretty sure I'll be able to hit this, but let's see. This is probably 25 feet, almost 30 feet. All right, let's see how long this is. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So I'm 11 footsteps from that. So it's 30 to 33 feet. And I'm using the sights to aim. And that box is about the same size as my midsection, like my stomach and chest. So it definitely makes it. And it's putting some pretty good holes in that cardboard. I'll show you guys that right now. So that's 8 mags, I'm pretty sure. 1 second. Alright, let's check out the carnage. So I usually just kind of let the balls fall into the box and then collect them from the bottom. This is the new box. This is the first thing I've shot at it so far. I ended the previous box getting hit by the TCR, and this new one, a couple of balls went through here. This is the first time I shot at this, as I stated previously, so sometimes I have a bunch of crap in here, like sweatshirt fluff and like BBs and broken nylon ammo. So that is one layer. It went to, oh shit, right? It went through about 4 layers, some of the deepest ones. Went through about 4 layers of cardboard. And yeah, that's it. So I'm gonna keep shooting. I'll be right back. All right, you guys, I put a 50 cal aluminum ball in here. I've never tried this before. It will probably roll out if I put the barrel down too far, but I'm gonna see if it shoots. Yeah, it was pretty bad though. I'm pretty sure you guys saw it. Arc. Alright, you guys, back to 68 caliber. I'm back at the trash can thing. I'm gonna chrono a couple of these shots, see if it's hitting anywhere closer. I pushed that chair back a little bit. 232, so it's definitely losing pressure now. 232, 230. So I'm just gonna mag dump on this thing. I'll probably take this thing apart and maintenance it. Maybe I'll switch the valves. Switch the valves from my gray shroud TiPX to this one, because my gray shroud one, even though it has the normal TiPX valve in it, it seems to outperform this one with the TCR valve. So I'm gonna swap those out and see if that does anything. Alright, you guys, another 3 magazines. I have a tray in there. I'm gonna see what this does. That tray's been shot at before, so I'm gonna chrono a couple of these. Hopefully they don't bounce back too bad. Pretty slow. 198, 196, 194. So we're barely hitting 200 FPS, like almost not hitting that. We aren't hitting that, but all right, next magazine. The pan is in the back of the box. 184, pretty slow. 180, so I'm almost out of rounds. This is like the 12th magazine maybe. I lost count, but I'll keep count on the video with edits. 166, so it's getting pretty low now. I don't think I'm gonna have much gas left. 170, 168, 168, 168. Out of rounds. Next magazine. I'm just gonna mag dump because it's so slow right now. Alright, you guys, that'll conclude the video. Pretty much out of gas on this tank. I'm gonna let all the CO2 out. This is low pressure right now, so this isn't gonna go like flying around everywhere. Yeah, it's pretty much done. So I'm gonna take that on the weekend. Hopefully they have CO2. There's been a couple times where they run out. There's always like a random guy that refills their beer keg, and I think those take like 5 pounds of CO2. So yeah, hopefully they have it on the weekend. I've been a couple times and they haven't had it, but it's a rare occurrence when they don't have it, but it has happened before. But I'll just call them later on in the week and go in before work or go in the following weekend. I have another tank in my room that's completely full, and I have 2 of those tanks, and when run runs out, I'll just get the other one, which is like fresh, topped off to the max, and I'll use that one alongside my HPA tanks and all that other stuff. And then usually it gets refilled, the empty one usually gets refilled before the other one runs out, because yeah, I could shoot quite a lot with those 20-ounce CO2 tanks. A lot of shots, and the pressure stays consistent, especially when they're freshly topped off and it's like full pressure. But yeah, that's it for this one. I think that was like at least 12 8-round magazines. Could have been possibly 15 8-round magazines. So I think that's I mean, yeah, they were getting pretty weak toward the end, but 15 times 8 is 120 shots with about 100 grams of CO2 left. And I could have shot more, but those would have been like way low powered, like barely hitting like 160 feet per second. And yeah, so that's it for this one. I will see you guys next time, and thanks for checking it out.